What is up, everybody? How are we doing? We're back with another video, another TwonJovie reaction here. I know I missed a day, but we're trying to get back to consistent uploads, so we're doing our best. We're doing our best here. As you know, I am a busy man. We got a lot of things going on. Sometimes it's hard for me to get to this. So that being said, I love making content. I love being here for you guys, and we're growing. We're growing slowly. I do want to get back to the foreign reaction videos. I want to get back to reacting to French music. I want to get look into some new countries, and we're definitely going to do that. So hopefully, maybe Sunday we might be able to do one. Maybe Friday night. But we'll get back to some of the cool things that we've been doing in the past. I promise you. But that being said, we got Joey Badass, Big Sean, and Ab Soul did a Red Bull freestyle. If any of you want to know some TwonJovie lore, I actually used to work. Hold on, connecting to AirPods. One second. Let me just make sure. Also using the microphone and not the MacBook Air phone. We are okay. Now we're back on the microphone. There we go. I actually used to work for Red Bull in college, and then I interned at Red Bull actually my junior year of college. So I was a student brand manager, and basically the Wings team nowadays I think is boys and girls, but it used to be only women, and so the male version kind of that was like the student brand manager. Like a woman or a man could be a student brand manager or whomever, but men could only really be a student brand manager. So I was a student brand manager, which means I was too ugly to be on the Wings team, which is BS because honestly, like I should have been on the Wings team, but whatever. And I would hand out Red Bull to anybody that looked tired, that needed a Red Bull. Maybe they were asleep in the library. Maybe they were about to go to a party. Maybe it was just a hot chick. I could just hand out a Red Bull, which was like super sick. I would have cases of like 48 cases of Red Bull in my apartment in any given day, and it got to the point where I was actively like falling asleep drinking Red Bulls. Like I'd drink a Red Bull because I didn't want to drink water, and I'd go to bed, drink a Red Bull, and I'd be able to go to sleep. Like, so I was like pretty much immune to caffeine. But Red Bull, when I first joined, was actually just starting to get into the music scene. Like, they were obviously heavy into action sports, but they really wanted to get into music. They were doing like Red Bull records. They were having DJs come. They were throwing like music events. Like, they always wanted to be more into music. And so it's cool to see that they've done more things in here. And I also like that they're doing this Red Bull Spiral freestyle. I don't know if they've done this before, to be honest, but it sounds like I mean, this is cool to get Joey Badass, Big Sean, and Ab Soul. Like, these are all, like, you know, Big Sean's probably the biggest name on here, I'd say, and then Joey Badass, then Ab Soul. But they're all, like, it's a good mix. Joey Badass, Ab Soul, very lyrical. Big Sean, pretty lyrical. So I'm just stoked they're doing this, and I'm ready to hear what they're saying. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let me make sure my volume's working. Yeah, it's working. Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, Big Sean.
Red Bull Spiral. I got my nigga Ab Soul, Joey Badass. Me
Hell
first, fuck it. Hey, you going nowhere fast, but from your view you could never tell. No wonder, cause you live your life based on a carousel. You bums could probably teach a master class on taking L's. Truth is, if you wake up in life, then you hate yourself.
You could probably teach a master class on taking L's. If you hate life, you hate yourself, bro. Spit.
About living by the gun is you shouldn't have to, and if you can't reach for peace, I hope you have too. A lot of y'all my seeds, I see Janae should have had you. A lot of y'all confuse tough skin for having tattoos, but that's what 6 cents is for, like when you add 2. Plus they gon' try to discredit you when you black too. The drop jams went diamond, but my favorite is Angie Stone. My drive back, that bitch on cruise control like Katie Holmes. Been flipping out in this bitch since it was camera phones. Know you great when you uncomfortable in your comfort zone. Great digger. How niggas even want my name on they tombstone? Yeah, your name. Seems to me you want A, but don't be one of them niggas that read the room wrong.
Hey, don't be one of them people that read the room wrong.
Way more unique, have power before the money. Or they hope you know that I'm the dopest one, don't overdose. You wanna hold the notes like holding notes, you gotta go for broke. So I only proceed for proceeds. Been a go since the goatee and power and teaser hats. I even made the goat's cheese. Just imagine
I even made the goat's cheese. I even made the goat. Wait, I even made the goat's cheese, bro. Like the goat smile, but also like I made them bread. I even made the goat's cheese, and also it's like goat cheese, bro. Oh my god, Big Sean, that was a bar. Hey, minus the east to west beef. He's from Detroit. He doesn't care about that. Okay. Oh, dang. Why'd you have to bring up Absol's wife, bro? Yo, I'm happy Absol's on there. I love Absol. I love Black Hippie.
Somebody told me that my career was in the trash. Something about missing my window or something. I wanted to laugh and shatter the glass he was referring to. Cause he ain't got a clue of what I turn into when I enter the booth. Neither do I, but I do know that kryptonite is not an issue. Plus the
kryptonite not an issue.
You stuck in the lowest lane, it ain't a bird or a plane. And
you stuck in the lowest lane? Also, lowest lane? He mentioned kryptonite? Come on.
Faster than Burner's vein. Anyway, respect the gang in them. Okay. Your paper thin, featherweight, yeah, and your paper thin like you never bang. You don't pay what you weigh.
You paper thin like you never bang?
If you was related to Shaba, you wouldn't make rank.
If you related to Shaba, you wouldn't make rank. Shaba ranks?
Mine just made plank. The rule is back. In fact, I never left. In which case, Joey.
The rule is back. Shout out Joey.
You put me in a sticky predicament. I had to show solidarity to my syndicate. So, nah, you know anybody can get it.
Yeah, because if you guys don't remember, Joey Badass called out the whole West. He was like, yo, you guys are trying to mess with the East Coast. You can't mess with us. And Joey was kind of talking crap. He talked crap to like Kendrick. He talked crap to like Ray Vaughn. Like basically all the West Coast. Absol's from the West Coast, also friends with Kendrick. I imagine also friends with Ray Vaughn, who signed to TDE. So, you know, he's like, yeah, we're doing this freestyle together, but like, you put me in a tough predicament.
Make any position conflicted, but listen, the 47 still on my tricep. Pass the pot, let me scale it. I'm quite the chef. Pro era, the masters that ain't never incorrect. But it's still TDE till 3000 and forever. Light was heavy and Ray definitely stepped. But this is hip hop, you know we still on that. It was healthy for the sport, sticking to the rules, keeping it competitive. Just be lucky that Soul ain't stepping in. All of y'all would have had to shoot. The boat with the ocean view, you know what I came to do. Hey, Sean, let me get the hat again. And ask Nene who her favorite rapper is.
Okay. Okay. All right, here we go, Joey.
They don't want with the Martian, they sending their troops at the general, but I'm the one who absolute. They obsolete, can't
okay.
I'm too elite. Trying to spark a match, but they simply lacking the heat.
Trying to fucking match, but they lacking heat.
To the game, call that shit a catastrophe.
Yeah.
Back, they been trying to measure up. Look, my name ain't Rick, but I talk slick, no pressure luck.
Yeah, Slick Rick.
No words back, I'm with all that. This ain't gotta turn to nothing else, let's keep it all rap.
Yeah, we don't gotta turn this to nothing else. Let's keep it just rap bars.
I never hate the West Coast with 6 niggas coming for Joe. Fuck it, then let's go.
Okay, I can never hate the West Coast. 6 people come for me. He's talking his shit.
Still a bunch of sensitive rappers in their pajama clothes, I guess. This ain't no East versus West. I just think that I'm the best. As a matter of fact, I know these bars could put bad boys on death row.
Okay, he kind of squashed the East Coast, West Coast thing. He's just like, I'm the best rapper. I'm the best rapper, which is like cool, but bro, you came up with all this energy saying F the West Coast, man. I thought we were igniting that beef, and now we're taking a step back, and now you're just like, oh no, I'm just the best rapper, which is fine, bro, but like, come on.
Crazy how shook and puff for jail though. Yo, I was at the party, but I never seen a freak off.
I was at the party, but never seen a freak off. Oh, that a Daylight reference? Battle rapper Daylight?
Get your ass capped trying to fuck with the PRO. I ain't worried about sun, this world revolve around mine. You ain't no Copernicus, nigga.
I ain't worried about the sun. I ain't worried about sun, the world revolve around mine. That's a hard bar. That's a hard bar. What y'all know about Copernicus? Y'all low IQ motherfuckers ain't gonna get Joey's verse here. I swear to God, y'all ain't gonna get Joey's verse.
Time I talk my shit is written in the constellations of script. I'm light years ahead, they just trying to catch the drift. Every time I ask them, hey yo, no fly zone, say, oh, is that right? I ain't gotta book no flight, I'm still gonna pack light. I'm over heads like a carry-on, they ain't been checked yet, I'm done playing.
I'm over heads like a carry-on. Bro, I'm over heads like a carry-on is so hard. That's a hard bar.
Like a cassette deck, respect that, they hang
I popped out like a cassette deck.
Get your muscle up before you think a step in the swing way.
Yo, he's bodying this.
I shine through the late night. I ain't gotta lose no sleep to break daylight. Shouldn't give you niggas time of day, but fucking shine a light on them.
I ain't gotta, wait. I missed that. He said, I ain't gotta lose no sleep to break daylight, bro. He's talking about also the battle rapper Daylight, dude. I'm pretty sure. I don't know why you're giving him like any attention, but like, yo, that was hard.
Now how can I say this all in a nice way? If you need the attention till top, you gotta pay. Look.
If you need the attention till top, you gotta pay. Dude, was that Ray Vaughn? Did you shoot it?
It's game time. I ain't green on the defensive, I'm on my dream mind. Empty out the clip on your whole click when I aim mine. I'm catching the laterals, hit you all at the same time. How the fuck one line? Bring a whole state. What you mean? Told you about this, bro. Yo, niggas
Told you, bro. You gotta respect the game.
niggas is taking shots at me, bro.
Shot first, bro.
I mean, I was just shooting in the air, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get y'all attention, man.
Trying to get y'all's attention. Okay, they're boys.
Hey, big 4-7. It's all that. You feel me?
Nah, that was hard. I like that, dude. See, this is what we need more of. We need more. Okay, so they have done more Spiral freestyles. I've missed like a lot of these other ones. This is probably some of the bigger names they've had on it. Saba, Big Jenkins, IDK, good, but they're not like Saba's the biggest name on that. Joey Bada's, Big Sean, Absol. Those are three like pretty big names, dude. There needs more of this. I miss like the rap cipher days where people were like actually trying in their freestyles, and there was like a craft. Like XXL used to have that, and then it like just completely fell off. Like this is the type of shit that I think people want to see, where it's like bigger names having like an actual cipher, like you're in a parking lot and someone brings like a boombox or whatever or speaker and they play an instrumental and everyone's going around and spitting freestyles. Like that's the type of shit that's like really good energy. So yeah, that was cool. I'm stoked they did this. Red Bull, keep it up. Let's keep blowing this thing up so we can get some like bigger artists.